press this?
Yes, the red light will come on. The bar at the bottom. Thank you very much.
All right, good to see you all. How are you all doing? I'm glad to be home. I'm Toby Hazel, and I've lived here for, 30 years or something like this. And I want to say we've been thrown out of the Garden of Eden once already. Okay, that happened once already for tinkering with the tree of life. And I think some flaming swords were installed at the gate, and I see these bills as the flaming swords that we could use now to protect us. I didn't want to start lighting up swords, but I do want to make another comment. The 21st century is the age of biology, but we are just in the infancy of this genetic revolution. And so infants, need special care. And I would also like to say, and I'm going to give these to you. Here. We don't let children play with matches. We're not going to let scientists play with matches. And we're not going to let farmers play with matches. And I think that, I don't think we should be isolationist, but we have to be smart or we're really going to muck it up again on a big scale. So that's all I really have to say. I'm going to put these matches back in the box, hopefully, and I'm going to present them to you.
Thank you, Ms. Hazel. Mr. Albertini.
Aloha, council members.
Aloha.
My name is Jim Albertini. I'm the president of Malawaina Farm. I've been farming for 33 years in Curtistown, growing a wide range of organic fruits and vegetables. I'm here in support of and testify in support of Bill 109 and also Bill 113. Concerning 109, I like the direct, comprehensive nature of this bill. If I'd change anything, it'd be to eliminate the jail time as a consequence. I don't think we need to put more people in jail. In terms of 113, I like the simply stated prohibition, but the exemptions seem way too broad with no sunset date. Basically, if our world is to survive, we need to return to nature and respect for natural processes and the environment, and begin to restore what we've lost. The basic issue is this: genetic engineering and genetically modified organisms are not a part of the natural process. The unintended consequences of GMOs, like the consequences of global warming, may be irreparable. Given such possibilities, it's certainly time to practice the precautionary principle. It's the Pono thing to do for the people, for the plants and animals, for the land, for the water, the air, and the earth itself. The spirituality of native peoples the world over has a reverence for nature and natural processes. There is a genuine organic interconnection of people to nature. People are not separate from nature. And it's time we realize that when we destroy nature, we destroy ourselves. So we need some action from the council. We need it now, and let's move forward with something out of this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Albertini. Cory Harden and Barbara Conlager, and we're going to go to Kona, your first of your two testifiers. Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Okay, our next testifier is Lisa Hallett, in support of Bill 109 and 113.
Aloha, Madam Chair. My name is Lisa Andrews. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. Aloha was brimming over with the exemptions in Bill 79 for the floral, ranching, and GMO papaya industry. I'm in support of either bill regulating GMOs. I believe in the passability of Bill 113. I am most concerned with the chemicals that are used with GMO crops. We have heard lots of testimony about the negative effects of poisons used by the GMO farmers. GMO regulation will put Hawaii Island on the map. The international community would take notice if we were to have a GMO-regulated island, and certainly tourist dollars would come our way, being on some hot visiting lists for Pono practices with our ag. Thank you.
Aloha Council, Aloha Margaret. I'm here in support of Bill 113 and Bill 109, or any bill, Bill 79, that stops genetically modified organisms, material, whatever, genetically modified anything on this island. I've went over this before with the council, and it's real simple. This island is a golden opportunity to stay as clean as we can from GMO modified organisms. We don't allow certain species, invasive species here, and we protect against that, and I don't know why everyone looks at this as anything different. These crops have proven in the past to cross-contaminate, and I don't even know why we're here discussing this. Hawaii has strived for so many years to stop invasive species and organisms from spreading, and we're here saying, hey, let's allow more here. It makes no sense. It's totally counterproductive, unless you take the monetary factor in it, that Monsanto wants to start fields here. They want to bring other genetically modified organisms here, and they've proven in the past that they come over and take over. And it's when you boil it down, you all look at the way it is. Monsanto wants on this island, and I'm speaking for myself and every one of my friends in South Kona that we will stop at nothing to prevent Monsanto from coming and taking over here. And I'm here in support of Margaret. This is a wonderful bill. The one before this was wonderful. 109 is wonderful. The community is coming together. The community is speaking. We do not want GMOs on this island. Not this one, not that one. The ones that are here, hey, great, sign them into law, but no more. There's no reason they need to be here. Hawaii's been without them for a very, very long time, and there's no reason to bring more here. And that's all I have to say. Thank you, Council. Aloha.
Thank you. We're coming back to Kona, Cory Harden, and Barbara Conlager, and once they've testified, we'll take a 10-minute break. Go ahead, Cory.
Yeah, good afternoon, Council. Cory Harden speaking for myself. I applaud Margaret for jump-starting the GMO conversation. I support Bill 109, but probably not putting people in jail. Perhaps we could assist farmers who are transitioning to non-GMO crops. Maybe have a county-facilitated mentor program, or maybe no property taxes till they turn a profit on non-GMO crops. I support an ad hoc committee, but to thoroughly evaluate our island's future with or without GMOs, how about the biotech companies donate money to the county so the county can do an environmental impact statement? On the GMO Summit, would you please shine a light on the pro-GMO bias? The Papaya Association took out an ad to Margaret Willey. Papaya Association has been cherry-picking. They quoted the World Health Organization as saying, no effects on human health as a result of consumption of GMO foods. But they left out other parts of the quote. It is not possible to make general statements on the safety of all GM foods, and individual GM foods and their safety should be assessed on a case-by-case basis. They left that out. The ad quoted National Academy of Sciences as saying, no adverse health effects attributed to genetic engineering. But the statement is 9 years old, which is pretty outdated. And the statement also talked about gaps in ability to identify changes, to determine the biological relevance, and devise appropriate scientific methods to predict and assess effects. I'm paraphrasing there. The association also quoted the French Academy of Science and Union of German Academics and Scientists. When I looked on the internet, I found a lot of citations, but never did find the original documents. I'm limited to about 20 foods because of severe allergies, but with GMOs, I don't know what I'm eating.
Thank you, Ms. Harden. Ms. Conlager. Push the bar on the base. Thank you very much.
Thank
Cory,
you very
would you
much.
shut your mic down, please?
Thank you. Very briefly, I support everything that Cory Harden said. I support everything that Jim Albertini said. Both my husband, James Brown, and myself support everything that the council can do to keep our food sources on our island safe. I've had emails coming my way, not from here, not from Hawaii, but from relatives a doctor of mine, all right, a cousin of mine, an emergency room doctor in Pennsylvania, emailed me and said, no GMOs. So this is an issue that goes just beyond our particular island, and people who are aware and conscious about the food supply throughout the world also are aware of what we do here. Thank you very much, Councilwoman, excuse me, Wiley, and also Councilwoman Ford. I appreciate the efforts in this area wholeheartedly. Mahalo.
Thank you. We're going to take a recess, 10 minutes, council.